Hello there, Rudy T. Red Fox here, back with my playthrough of the Donkey Kong series, and we're resuming it with Donkey Kongland. No, we're not. Donkey Kong Land. There we go. I'll put this as part of the 5 minutes to change my mind series because I'll be honest, I'm not looking forward to it. I've got a preconceived notion that it's going to be not as good as the others simply because, well, look at it. You know, the colours. It doesn't help that it's not on the Game Boy Color, you know? Obviously it would have been a bit too early for it, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem right without having all the colour and brightness and loveliness attached to it like the others. It's also weird not having Diddy present. I'll tell you that again. It's also weird not having Diddy Kong present. You know, so used to the two of them being there, but no, for whatever reason, he's not around. Oh, whoops. There he is. I guess they could only fit one player at a time. Sorry, one character on the screen at a time. So yeah, it's all right. Don't get me wrong, it's okay, but. Does the health meter actually do anything? Because I'm pretty sure it's full. So it looks okay, but it's missing something, you know? It's missing a bit of life. It's missing a bit of oomph. That said, I can totally understand why they did this, because having the DKC series on a portable console, you know, it's a no-brainer really. But if only they would have waited a couple of years before the GBC came out. I know that eventually they did before anybody comments and says, well, actually, you know, they did DKC on the Game Boy Color, which they did. But for whatever reason, it's not available to us on the Switch thing. So, yeah. So I'm mixed, really. On the one hand, you know, it's fun. Of course it's going to be fun. But there's just, I don't know. It's not as fun. You know, I could easily not play this again. So has it changed my mind? No. It's entertaining, but it's not something that I'd dedicate more time to than I have, simply because we've got something better. You know? If anything, it kind of ties into the fact that why I'm so hesitant about playing the Game Boy games in the first place is just that lack of colour. I know that's a really stupid reason to not like something, because that's like saying, oh, well, I don't like black and white films, and yet I do. So, but you know what I mean? It's one of those, when you're so used to one format of media, seeing something in one format, seeing something the same way for years, and then going back, I think that's what it is, you know? I mean, I had the same reaction to black and white films when I was a kid. I love them now, you know, I could easily watch a black and white film and not have any issues with it, but now, black and white, effectively, black and white gaming, nah. That said, you know, to end on a positive note, I was expecting clunky gameplay, I was expecting slow gameplay, but no, they've actually done a pretty good job of, they've done a pretty good job of replicating just the speed of the gameplay that we all know and love, you know, not clunky, actually looks better than expected in that regard, which is great, you know, that it doesn't feel like a downgrade at all graphically, so it fits in pretty well. All things considered. And that's it. That's my time. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe. But has this changed my mind in 5 minutes? No. Will the other two change my mind? No. But I'm going to play them anyway. Simply because I feel I have to, you know? I can't just end it there. I'm going to have to dive into everything, you know? Anyway, I'll leave it there. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe. Cheers.